All right, hello, welcome back. Another week. Back in Oklahoma, so back to the usual 4 months, and then the semester ends, and then we go. I'm going. Then the semester ends, really. So the summer, and summer's 3 months, and then we come back here to Oklahoma. So this week, first full week in January. Interesting week. Really, I actually made a big switch this week. I finally closed off on the short. As you can see, it's been a very long time, and it's really done nothing, which is better than losing money. So in the end, switched it out, and that only led us to lose a little bit this week. We would have been more in the red if I would have held the short. And so now it's done a pretty big change on the position, and so I'm pretty excited about it. And it's at the moment been going really well. We did hit negative 19% on Friday on the pre-market, and then it kind of fizzled out a bit, but it's looking pretty good. So comparison from last week, so we did better last week. Really, as you can see, Friday we had a pretty good jump. NASDAQ has been continue going up, and so over here really did a good strong week. Overall it's at 9, so almost 10. SPYs have gone straight up 2% again this week, and SPY was the first indice to hit 10%, I think. I don't think NASDAQ hit it in the past at its past peak. It might have actually over here. Maybe it must have been very close to 10. And so here SPY has been doing really well. Overall, 46% of days outperformed. Dow's been doing pretty strong. 2.4% this week. So Dow's one of the really good ones right now. It's catching back up the NASDAQ, which is pretty impressive. It's almost the same as the NASDAQ, which is, something to say about it. All of them are very close together. And here we had a little jump up for Friday, but we were actually realistically around here at the high of it. So pretty confident, and it's been looking pretty good. And yeah, overall daily percent gain decrease. And here we have Monday. So Monday I decided to close it off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, so not much happened in between. And then Friday was a very good day with some good news. 44% of green days, so it's all right. 54%, so I had to close the trade. I did close it for profitable by just a little bit, so that's what made this number go up. Right now, the other trade is in the green, so I guess theoretically number could be around 59 maybe, or 58. Gains and losses, just average movement around each thing. If we look at everything put together, differences did get a bit worse. The standard deviation did get a bit smaller. However, I'm not going to be basing my positions really on this. Whatever happens to this is whatever happens. My main goal right now is to just start going back up into the teens. So negative 19, 18, around that range. Transactions per day stay the same. Day trades decrease. Beta decrease slightly. And then overall, negative 22.28. So this is a quick video. Not much movement, really big change in the position size, so I stopped the short. That's the main thing, and it's been looking pretty good. We were at negative 19 on Friday, and right now, we could next week be back in teens. This big time where we've been pretty big in the red is not actually that rare, because I just realized last year there was around a period of around 4 or 5 months where we were actually equal. There was a lot of oscillating in between, but there was a period around 4 or 5 months where it was actually zero. And so that's kind of similar right here. I know we've been around, I think 2.5 months, maybe around zero. And so it's, it's not something rare to happen. It's just that because it's been so, there's not been a lot of movement, right? Because before, when it happened, it went all the way back up and all the way back down and all the way back up. This time it's just kind of been down and stabilizing. So yeah, I think it's better if they're stabilizing, because if we just keep on going up and down, then that's way too much volatility. So right now I think it's good, and it's decreasing standard deviation. So hopefully we can start getting some good news upcoming this week. These coming weeks are pretty important, and yeah, so see you next week. Bye.